Anyways, plowing ahead. Now we're going to get into my elitist attitude for the week. Now, this is something that everybody's going to be like, first world problem and all that. I have a fucking problem with Delta Airlines. All right? These fucking assholes, for whatever reason, they board first class and their premium select, whatever they call them, their fucking medallion members at the same fucking time. You know, all these widget salesmen that fly every fucking weekend. It's like, I spent 20 years in the back of the fucking plane with the stress of the back of the plane. Like, fuck, I need to line up an hour before the flight so I get on early enough so there's going to be a place for my fucking bag. And is this a DC-9? Is the engine right outside my window and a part's going to fly off into my fucking head? Am I next to the bathroom? I'm going to smell the piss and shit of the fucking working class. I spent 20 years in the back of that fucking plane, and they kept us back there. And we didn't get on until first class got on, and we were not allowed past that fucking curtain. That was their fucking bathroom. I did every goddamn hell gig. I had shit thrown at me. I got booed. I got fucked out of money, and I moved up the rows. I got up to the exit row. I got all the way up there. Now I can finally afford to sit up front, right? And I don't give a fuck that they're like anybody with a limp or a yeast infection, anybody active military, even if you never saw action, even if all you do is counter grenades rather than fucking throw them, you can get on first. I don't give a fuck. You got a stroller and a kid, you're old and in a wheelchair. I don't have a fucking problem with that. These fucking assholes, they take all their frequent flyers, and then these fucking cunts, all right, they line up like a half hour before. So I'm like, where's the first class line? They go, it's right here. I look back, I'm like 40th in fucking line. And now I got the anxiety again. That is not first class. First class is you walk on without a fucking care in the world. That's what I paid for. I walk on without a care in the world, and you pretend that I'm better than the people behind me. That is what I'm paying for, and that is not the experience you get on Delta Airlines. All of these fucking people just fucking... Why can't you just board first class and 2 seconds later have those fucking premium cunts? They line up like a half hour before. Now I got to stand up. I don't even use frequent flyers. I pay full price for the fucking ticket because I can't figure out how to do the fucking... I don't even want to figure it out. I want to figure out, you know, how many fucking miles I have with you assholes. What is the ticket price? Here you go. The way a guy shops. I'm not waiting for the sale. I need pants. Those are pants. What are they? Here this is. Give them to me. So I fucking get on the plane, and I get on the plane, and all the first class fucking bins are taken. And I see one that's like fucking 2 rows behind me. And I feel that fucking anxiety. That fucking anxiety that gave me the drive to get up to the front of the fucking plane. And then I'm sitting there, right? I finally fucking sit down on all of this shit, right? And I know you guys are like, Bill, quit your fucking whining. Fuck you is what I say. I'll say it again. Fuck you. All right? Don't call it fucking first class, and don't charge me for first. I want a first class experience. You know? Some of you people sit in the back of the plane. Let's say you went on Wheel of Fortune and you solved a fucking puzzle. All right? And they said that they were going to give you first class accommodations in Laughlin, Nevada. All right? Well, if you came walking into the hotel and you didn't get to go to VIP check-in, you still just stand in line with all these flip-flop wearing fucking overeating jackasses. Is that the first class experience? You know what I mean? They treated me like a $3 whore. You get a $3 whore, you're expecting a certain level of attitude. But when you get a $1,200 to $2,000 fucking call girl, she's supposed to pretend you're interesting and your stories are fascinating. That you're paying for the experience. I'm just letting you know that experience does not exist on Delta Airlines. You're going to get on the fucking plane with the first class seat that you fucking paid for with 40 other fucking people in front of you with their neck braces and they're fucking got all this accoutrements they need because those poor bastards are still sitting in the back of the plane. Well, I paid good money. I paid good goddamn money for the fantasy that I am above those people. And I did not get that. And I hope Mr. and Mrs. Delta Airlines hear this fucking thing. And I hope they try to come at me with some sort of voucher, some sort of gift certificate for a brownie sundae the next time I go back to the Atlanta Jackson fucking airport. This is the thing. All this fucking waving in my arms, they're not going to fucking change it. They're not going to change it. And I'm still going to fly their fucking airline when I have to. Because I don't have any. I'm basically an American Airlines guy. You know, an American Airlines, when you fly first class, you get on with the first class people. You sit down, you're fucking fine. And you know what you are? You're an inspiration. You're an inspiration to the rest of those passengers that walk past you on American Airlines. They're looking at you going, look at that sickly, bald-looking, redheaded guy. If I work hard enough, someday I'll be him. Getting on the plane without a care in the fucking world. You fly Delta Airlines, you're getting on with those same fucking people, you know? Those people that are so fat, they got the crease in the back, like a toddler. You know, toddlers have those cute rolls of fat, you know what I mean? There's a certain level of fat that you get to. You should literally have your arms up, you know, the way a little baby walks. Why am I attacking fat people? You know what? I have traveled. I don't even know how many fucking miles I traveled, but let's put it this way. When I saw that George Clooney movie where he was trying to get 1,000,000 miles, I wasn't impressed. All right? What that man was doing was pedestrian. Oh, and then you met the woman, you found out later she was married. Welcome to the fucking road, buddy. Am I supposed to feel bad for you with your full head of beautiful salt and pepper fucking hair? Hang on a second. Huh? Your villa in fucking Italy? Am I stalking him? All right, I want his life. Anyways, I just don't like that Delta has put me in the position to expose myself for the elitist cunt that I am. All right? I'm not saying that I'm better than the people in the back of the plane. What I'm saying is I got paid to be treated better than them. And I don't want to be lumped in with all these fucking contest winners. All these fucking widget salesmen that fly your goddamn airline every fucking weekend. So that now they board. What the fuck did they pay for that ticket? $300? You getting on with me? How dare you put me in that position, Delta, Mrs. and Mrs. Delta Airlines? I should have got a fucking discount on my I just wish there was a fucking phone number that you could call and actually talk to a person, and I could just be like the biggest asshole ever. When I get on your airline, I do not even want to see people be on the other side of the curtain. During the fucking flight, like people just waltzing right up, just using the fucking bath. Everybody gets a fucking ribbon now. Everybody's in first place. The fuck out of here. Get out of here with your economy seating shits. You take those in the back, buddy. You take that in the back. I don't want to listen to your fucking Cinnabon farts up here. Okay? This is first class. We have silverware. No, I don't give a shit if you use the bathroom. I don't give a fuck about any of it. The only thing I fucking want is what I'm paying for is you go first class and I just mosey onto the fucking plane and stick my bag right above my chair and I sit in a chair that's actually fit to be used by a human being. That's all I'm fucking paid for. I don't give a fuck about your meals and all of that other bullshit and that you call me Mr. Burr and ask if you can take my fucking hoodie and go hang it up. I don't give a fuck about all of that. I'm paying for no anxiety. Like, is the bin going to be there? All of that is supposed to be gone. You know, it's like winning the lottery. That's what flying first class is. This is the thing about you fly first class, you don't want the flight to end. That's how great first class is supposed to be. Delta has somehow lost. They forgot what the fuck it was. You know what I mean? You know what I blame all of this on? Oh, I'm on a rant. You know what I blame all of this shit on? Fucking casual Fridays. Casual Fridays fucking ended it. It fucking ended it in this goddamn country. I'm old enough to remember when all of a sudden Casual Fridays. This is how old I am. I remember when that shit came out and I was working in the warehouse and somebody from the carpeted area just started working there. You know what I mean? This is the 80s. This is like the Michael J. Fox era. So you know what I mean? You got yourself a skinny tie and a fucking cubicle and you bought a Ford Probe, you know? Or whatever the fuck they used to call those fucking cars. You got like a Subaru, you know? And this fucking little Michael J. Fox guy goes, what's Casual Fridays? And I made the joke. I go, oh, that's when everybody dresses like us. Basically like you're unloading a truck. And I remember my boss got upset by that. He tried to have some big fucking meeting about it. And Mr. Burr said that's when everybody dresses like us. And that stuck with me. And I feel like we should have more pride out here in the warehouse. And fucking, and he had a bunch of fucking hungover musicians and class clowns working out there. And we're just staring at this guy going, dude, we're showing up like we always show up, okay? If you think we're going to fucking show up like it's the 1950s and we work in an ice cream parlor to go unload trucks, that's not happening. So that failed. But, yeah, everything has just become like everybody's just fucking down to earth now. Sort of. As the middle class shrinks. I don't understand it. Okay? Do you know back in the day when you flew first, this is how far we fucking come. When you flew first class on Pan Am and you flew into JFK International Airport, back before every airport said they were international. You know what I mean? That's like every fucking podcast out there claims they have like 1 million fucking downloads or they're number one in something. You know what I mean? Every fucking airport now says they're international. Well, you know, you connect from our airport to an actual international airport. Next thing you know, you're in Europe. So I think we're international. That's like the second assist in hockey. Get the fuck out of here, second assist. You knew that fucking guy was going to pass it to the other guy? You get a point too? Fuck, my train of thought. What was my point? Oh, back in the day, the MetLife building in New York, right above Grand Central Station, used to be the Pan Am building. Well, back in the day, when you flew first class in Pan Am, you landed at JFK. You got off that fucking plane from up top where there was a guy playing a goddamn piano. Okay? You're up there. The summer wind came blowing in. Won't you suck my dick, right? This is another thing, too. People go, well, what happened to all the good-looking stewardesses and all that? Oh, because there's no money. They deregulated the whole fucking thing, and then every fucking jerk-off with flip-flops could use the first-class bathroom, and then all those good-looking women are like, well, there's nobody to gold dig on this thing. I'm fucking out of here. That's what happened. Okay? You take the money goes out the window, so does all the beautiful women. It's like a vacuum. They get sucked right the fuck out. Now everybody on the flight looks like fucking Alice from the Brady Bunch. Oh, God. Ugh. Drinking this fucking cold and flu herbal shot. Oh, God. It's got to be the dandelions or some shit. Oh, my God, that's bitter. Anyways, I'm swearing I'm going to finish this fucking story. When you flew first class on Pan Am to JFK International Airport, when you got off that fucking plane, you didn't go into the airport with those animals. Those people on the outside of the curtain. You didn't. You got off that fucking thing, and they walked you over to a fucking helicopter. Okay? And you're like Ron Burgundy, you know, with a scarf around your neck and your glass of scotch. You fucking walked over to that thing. You got on that. They flew you from Brooklyn right up and over all the traffic, landed you on top of the Pan Am building. And you know what was up there? There was a bar, beautiful women, rich people and all this shit. You got off into that world. And you had another scotch. You talked to some women or whatever, right? Or you made a fucking business connection. And then when you were ready to go, somebody took your bags. You went down in the elevator right into a fucking cab over to your goddamn hotel. And probably somebody put a little fucking 8-ball in your breast coat pocket. We've gone from that to what I experienced in Atlanta on Mr. and Mrs. Delta Airlines. Okay? I missed it. I missed my window of when first class was first class. Sometimes you just got to admit that you missed it. Like, I feel bad for millennials. Like, when I look at all the shit that they're going through and all these climate change and all this crap that they're going to have to fucking deal with the ramifications of. I look back, as I'm dealing with turning 50, I'm like, you know what? It's kind of cool that I got to live through the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And I think, now when I look at people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, and I'm thinking, like, you know what? That guy right there, that guy probably got his dick sucked on a helicopter ride from JFK over to the top of the Pan Am building. That guy knows what first class is. All right. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from the people in the back of the plane. What a spoiled brat I am. I don't give a fuck. I am so beyond you that I won't even read your emails. I can tell by the font that you sit in the back of the plane where you belong. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Can I just get on the fucking plane? All I'm asking for. I don't need a helicopter ride. I don't need a fucking hand job. Can I just get on the fucking plane in a relaxed manner and just put my bag up there? This is what the fuck I paid for. Okay? And then you can come to me and be like, do you want the eggs or the oatmeal? Can I get the eggs? I'm sorry, we're all out of eggs. That happens in first class. What do you mean you're out of eggs? It's first class. Sorry, my voice is cracking. It's first fucking class. You should still have them. Hang on a second. Let me take another shot of fucking dandelion root. Oh, woo. Oh, I'm starting to like that. Reminds me when I did landscaping for fucking one summer. Landscaping for fucking one summer. Landscape.